We're safe. Okay, something really bizarre happened. I know that I'm here. How are you? How's it going? How are we doing? Today we are going to continue drawing our character, our OC. Okay. And there is that. Close this. And there's this. Hi, Isaac, I got over here. How are you? How's going? Hi, Muto, got over here. How are you? How's going? I'm good. I'm good. What about you? Doing good, doing good. Whoops, Muto, whoops. Which starts very suddenly. Huh? What do you mean starts very suddenly? Oh, I think I know what might be the issue. A weird thing happened because I had a twitch in my finger, so when I hit start the stream, wait, can you bring your whole PC on an airplane? No? What do you mean? What are you talking about? No. My AC shouldn't be audible. Or is it? College reasons, I see. Boys, I came with good news. Hey, let's go, alright. Hi, how are you? Hope everything's going. No, okay, so it's not audible. Alrighty. The college reasons, in that case, I guess, like, it's risky. It was very good. How about you? Doing good, doing good. Warner Brothers will stream tomorrow the subject, JoJo Part 7 still all run. Ooh, nice. I'm tired. I'm tired, I'm Davis. mm. Oop. I've turned off my Discord for a second. Alrighty, let's start drawing. We've finished the thing. I've had my drink and I've just munched on some I just finished munching on some ice cubes. So yeah. Tomorrow, last day of my walk. What? Wait, give me a moment. Something's happening with my internet. I don't understand. For the past like 2 days, I've been having issues with my internet, and that's really bizarre. Oh, wait, why There we go. I don't know why. For some reason, I had to. I have this friend who is gonna start YouTube in a week. Let's see. I see, that's nice. I mean, to be fair, what I can tell as an advice for someone who's going to start YouTube, don't get your hopes too high up. Like, people are not becoming stars nowadays. Like, who had occasion already became a star, and nowadays it's like, it's nothing. Like, besides the all huge people that are known all too well in their directions, people are not going to know about them. That's the truth. And besides those very few people who are going to figure things out and find the channel. And yeah, like, it should be a hobby to do this on the side of the work. There are still issues with the freaking transmission. I mean, WTF is happening? That's bizarre. YouTube is having a stroke, I think, because I'm having like 2600 and 2700 kbps, while my OBS is set to 2500, and that's like perfect, right? That's like alright, because it's slightly more than what's required, and that's it, right? But for some reason, YouTube is showing me that my kbps is too slow for the transmission, which makes no freaking sense. But yeah, no. Unfortunately, what I can tell, for example, when it comes to the topic of starting a YouTube nowadays, it's to not really get any hopes up, because what people can do, right? Like, art is a niche, not that many people are watching art on YouTube. Games, just look on YouTube, how many video game channels are there? That's why, unfortunately, that's something that a lot of people don't know anymore, that a lot of people don't know. What you see on the internet, all those like blinding stuff or those celebrities, most of them are fake celebrities, by the way. They are faking luxurious lives. All those like daily routines, channels, yada yada yada. They are faking their daily routines. They are faking the houses that they are living in. They are faking their own personalities. That's unfortunately truth nowadays. Like, a lot of TikTok stars, real stars, short stars, freaking 3/4 of them are just fakes. You know what I'm saying? They're just fakes. And come to think of it, so yeah. My Twitch is acting up, not just yours. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. I freaking hate the autocorrect on my... Weird, yeah. I don't understand what's going on. For the past 2 days it's been like this. And nothing is happening. There's nothing going on. It buffered a lot, then went black. Bruh. Is it up now? Man, I hate it. Maybe in the worst case, the other streams don't have this problem. Yeah. Like, there shouldn't be any issues. It's working currently. I think it might be because of the thing that happened before. My OBS crashed the moment I started streaming. I had to turn on the second OBS. I took my meds, okay? Glad to hear that. I forgot yesterday. What do you mean you forgot yesterday? I've asked if you've took your meds, you've said yes. But yeah. That's what happens. Well, I'm still kind of like trying to figure out what else I could say about the... I thought I did, but I was talking to my brother. Aww. Ah, damn it. And thought I took them, I see. It happens. I was thinking what else I could say about like getting started on YouTube. Because like, you know, unfortunately, as someone who's been streaming for a little bit, I know like a bunch of tricks. I don't necessarily use them, but I see how some people are falling into that trap where they think that they could, you know, become stars overnight or something like this, and they are getting discouraged of streaming. The thing is, if you don't have high hopes from the get-go, you are not disappointed later on. Like, personally, I think I've talked about it. Personally, here's how I thought that how my channel is going to look like. I'm going to have like about 50, 100 subs, and that will be it. and I would just sit down, maybe have a person or two on the chat. And now we actually somehow managed to grow the channel to like 550 something subs. Like, it really takes you by a surprise over time. But considering that, you know, me as an art channel who's not necessarily taking much tricks to grow the channels, because I don't really care about those. It's a thing where it's quite hilarious thing, because literally people who are using the tricks are literally going more or less as fast as I do nowadays. This is a normal growth, even for people who are using all those tricks and tips, how to trick the thing, etc. It just happens by a surprise, happens by a miracle that YouTube is playing favorites, and in their, you know, Tumblr, they are picking the freaking ping pong ball with your name, right? It's just random nowadays. Like, people are trying to figure it out, and they're like, oh, and that's actually another thing. Those YouTube gurus, like, oh, I figure out the entire YouTube mechanism, right? And like, that thing, this thing, etc. And it's like, what? No. And now YouTube is like, oh, here's an AI that should help. There are ones that do. Yeah, some of them. Like, Spiffing Breed. Okay, Spiffing Breed, but he's not a YouTube guru. I'm talking about one of those, like, types of people that are thinking they know what they are talking about, but they don't. So yeah, like, Spiffing Breed can give you tips. Like, this dude broke all his systems, not only in games, but also on YouTube, for all kinds of possibilities, like Twitch, I mean, live streaming, the shorts, normal videos. Like, he broke the system for all of those. He actually figured out how things are working. The issue is that not everyone knows. Hi XX, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything is going. I think this is the first nice round, so we'll be finding the coffee corner here. How are you? So yeah. I'm fine, how about you? Doing good, just chilling. We're drawing another character. We are with this character we're going to be done with 4th team? Brought me here. Yeah, at times it does happen, does it? Yeah, it's random. It's random, but glad you're here. Welcome to the checkpoint on the internet, traveler. Just relax a little bit. Damn, do you like drawing, XX? Do you like drawing? I really do. I love drawing. Hence, that's what I'm doing. Let's go. Yeah. Hope my AC is not audible. I am self-conscious if it is or if it isn't. I remember I've had microphone that and the noise cancellation thing that wasn't really working well. I had to learn drawing. I watched a couple of tutorials before coming here. Well, I think you found a good place. I love to share knowledge how to draw. I can even show you some tricks. Maybe you might want to pursue. No, you can't hear it. So basically, for drawing, what I'm going on about at start, let me just quickly find it. I'm always looking for it. So this is more or less how you want to construct the characters. This is exactly what brings you to draw anything. It's called construction. You want to use simple... Oh, it'd be nice of you. Just subscribe too. Welcome to the family. So yeah, if you look at here, you can see that I'm actually using a bunch of simple shapes. Those simple shapes can be also portrayed in third dimension, right? So I actually aim for them to be in third dimension, and as you can see, on top of them you can place any kind of character, right? If it's a monster or a person or whatever you want. Yeah, I'm trying to learn that for my first steps. That's actually a really cool step to start with. So basically, if you figure out how to construct your characters this way, right? So how to use those 3D shapes, etc., you actually master several things that you might actually need later on. So if you learn how to build, how to structure things with those 3D shapes, you learn how to rotate them in space, which means you'll be able to figure out how the character could look like from the view from above or below or from the side. So generally you'll be able to like rotate this object in third dimension, right? You'll be able to see all around the degrees. Another thing, you'll be able to show the depth in your artwork, because the third dimension, you are going to draw those tubes, right? And as you can see, those rectangles or tubes are going to be actually the arms, so you'll be able to actually also make very dynamic posing. So with this simple step, if you figure out how to work around those, and it's really simple, you can just look at what I've done here, because this is exactly how the human anatomy is structured. And by studying this, you'll be able to push yourself several steps ahead. This is actually a really cool cheat sheet for a lot of newcomers. It would be easier to get any angle or pose. Yeah, exactly. So basically, figuring out those, you know, third dimension is going to really help you out. Like, for example, if I'd like to draw a character, you know, viewed from below, I can just draw the, you know, the cylinder that I have for my rib cage, the neck, and the head. Over here you have the arm, or rather a shoulder, an outer shoulder. And that's that. Like, it's really that simple. Literally why I'm going about it with 3D shapes, and why I'm using, despite like many years of drawing, I'm still using the construction. It's very simple. You are ensuring that everything that you are drawing is up to the task, etc. So yeah, that's actually, it looks so simple until I try it all. Don't worry, take your time. Art is one of the skills that really requires time and focus on it, and try to not really push it. Draw things that you really like, things that you really enjoy. I've actually started with anatomy, and I've been learning a lot. Actually, I've been studying from medical books, but what I can tell you is even trying to sketch for 15 minutes in a day it's really pushing you further to the goal. It's really pushing you further to the goal. And yeah, if you'd ever want to like ask me about anything, or just step up and step up with next practice or anything like this, I'm always open for the questions. And yeah, also using a lot of references is going to be very helping. And another thing, don't compare yourself to the others. That's so sweet, thanks. No problem. And yeah, don't compare yourself to the others. The thing is that a lot of artists, unfortunately, are very harsh on themselves, and they are comparing themselves to other artists, quite often more experienced. And they are feeling inferior, and that is actually a poison to artists' mind, unfortunately. So yeah, if you really want to compare yourself to someone, always choose the past self. Your older artworks are going to be the only method to show how much you've improved over the course of your journey. Other artists should be your inspiration to push further, instead of the thing that would push you away from the goal. I had to learn to be able to draw my OC or the stories I have in my mind, I can say XX that we are really similar to the kinds of artists we can be. To be fair, I've been drawing so far for most of my life. It's been 19 years that I'm drawing now. And I have to say that I've always had the same thinking about it. I feel that the thoughts are trapped in my mind, so that's why I'm trying to learn. Keep using it as a way to flow that kind of feeling to your learning. Let it be the fuel for your thing. So what are you drawing? It's actually my OC. I got a sugar cookie, yay! Hey, let's go! So yeah, actually, there's something that I call artistic universe. Basically, I have basically, I have a universe that I want to create, specifically just for the set of OCs that I'm making. So I'm creating 20 OCs, all split into several groups. I think there's like 5 groups or something, maybe less. I can actually check exactly. Because I have a spreadsheet. Yes, I'm the kind of guy that uses spreadsheets. I have 6 teams, as a matter of fact, and we are almost done with most of them. We are going to be done with ending up with the Horny Jail team. That's the name of the team, and Team Lost Grace. So yeah, that's like Horny Jail 1. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that is a lot. But to be fair, this is like what that kind of thinking used for that you have used properly as a fuel can actually allow you to do. I have this thing that I have so many like different ideas for illustrations and stuff. I need to somehow make it flow. So I'm hence I think hands too many times. That is why I actually decided to make so much OCs and create this entire universe. Each one of those teams actually is going to have like its own kind of story flow, but they are all going to be in one universe, so they can actually like show them, like some characters from other teams can actually be shown in the illustrations of other teams, right? So that's why how I'm planning to do that. Team Horny Jail. Actually, after this one, we'll finish this Goliath Monk, for which we don't have a name. So, if someone wants to name him, go ahead. Feel free. So yeah, what you laughing about? Nothing. Just in a good mood. What's his personality? He's very stoic. You laugh a lot recently. Yeah, maybe. You plotting something? Yes, I'm definitely plotting to take over the world. Very sus. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Wait, where is this dude? Ah, come on now. I can find the dude on my work phone. I have to do one thing. I have to write a thing to the guy. Copy. Paste. Hi Skylar, glad to be here. How are you? How's going? Welcome to Twitch. How have you been? How have you been? Hi Renulu, glad to be here. How are you? How's going? I think I remember you from the other streams. It's a pleasure to see my friends. Aww. At the same time? What you mean, at the same time? Okay. Message permanent skill. God damn it. You're glowing, Dev. Thank you, Skylar. Thank you. So yeah. I'm like being messaged from all the sides. My work, Discord. I'm just in awe of you. You're a god. Of course I am. Truckers being funny? No, Truckers being irritating a little bit. There's one dude that is like trying to figure out his way out of a route, but yeah, I ain't going this way. Close repeatedly, I'm a worthy. Okay, at least one good news. One of the truckers that's supposed to be on a single route has been loaded on his way back, so I might actually be saved from one thing. Foul bubblegum, it's still good. Bruh. Imagine. Expiration in 2016. Bruh. Let's go. What? 2016? Did I say 2016 or 2026? No, I said 2016. What the heck is wrong with me? Oh, yeah, not focusing, yeah. I'm actually like being messaged from all the place. So yeah, the character, right? So he's a composed. He's very composed guy. More of like a, you know, more of this Skylar, the little children, though. I haven't had anything to drink. To drink anything yet, and my tongue is starting to refuse its work. He looks demure, yeah. Actually, I'm thinking about giving him. I'm thinking about giving him maybe even a name like this. Imagine naming a character Demure. Sounds like a fish. Demure is like serious or overly how do you so your name is Sirius? Yes, Sirius Black, let's go. Humble. There we go. Remove his waist, though. Yeah. I am thinking about actually pushing some things further away. Like this, I think should go like this. Yeah. That is the thing. Easy. Because he had very small waist. As for a bulky guy, yeah, it's like serious or overly humble personality. Yeah, that is about as much as pushed. And decent stoical is as good. I don't even speak English. So you didn't name him yet, huh? Yeah, no, I didn't. Like I'm trying to also like translate it, and demure is being translated to serious for me. Serious, major, grave, considerable, respectable, substantial. Yeah. I have no idea. What's a good monk name? Gerald. A nice one, Run. Oh, what? Am I not allowed to sneeze? Picasso. Okay, Picasso, I like it. Man, I don't want the work to... I don't want to bring work to home. I want to leave my work there and just keep my mind occupied with other things. More important things. Yeah, just one more day and that'll be it. Dandadan is out. Yeah, but I want to wait for one thing for the entire season to be out. I'm greedy, not waiting. I see. Yeah, totally understandable. I don't want to go to college today. Also, I like when I have something to look forward in the next days. Ah, that's understandable. We are taking a test today. Do you ever want to go? So yeah, the key for now is to finish the line art. Except since then. Nope. But 5 hours is fine, though. Yeah, here's the trick. If you haven't really slept as much, if you haven't slept as much the prior, 5 hours is not really good. You need to balance out your sleeping time. And actually managing the sleeping time is only for people who are, you know, really crazy about it. But yeah. So yeah, the character we are doing right now is not named yet. But I can't sleep. I see. Who that pulls out sleep bunker? Oh no. Need to go to college soon. Who puts out a sleep bunker? Oh no. Yeah, I tend to get EP. Devi, save me. Aww. If for a name Atreus, I mean, why not? I hope the God of War is not going to bonk me for it. Yeah. Butchered on moon runes. What the heck, Zega? Zega started speaking moon runes. Oh no. Choose away possessing demon. He literally said E. Grapes. Oh, you having grapes? That's so cool. Grape flavored energy drink. Come on, card with grape juice. Current is really easily. Assume Polish closet something similar. Well, Zega, for us it's porzeczka. Yeah. I don't know how did it happen. Bro, the name got lost in translation. Hi, Exquisite! Glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything's going. Welcome back. Welcome back. How have you been? Today we're drawing, finally, this time a original character. XX gave us the name Atreus for him. We can always pick all together which name we might give him, so everyone can feel free to give it. And these with art commissions, I see. I assume we have it from the scientific name, which is rabies. I see. He's searching for a name right now. So he's very silent, and whenever he says something, it's usually like a knowledge, like a spiritual knowledge. He doesn't really like fighting, but he's probably one of the strongest in terms of like physical strength in the team. He is more of a spiritual pillar for his team, which is actually called Team Freebird. He was chased out of his of his temple by other monks because of his strength. For Atreus equal fearless. Yeah, that might work, yeah. He speaks wisdom sounding nonsense and the others agree because they want to look stupid. Yes, exactly. That's the kind of guy. Be what, my friend? Yes. Don't be the flowing current, be the fish that freely swims in it. Oh no. That was Bruce Lee though, I see. Thank you for the Harios in the chat on YouTube, thank you, thank you. Virtual thanks for you too, though. Thanks for you too. Purumuto. Why Purumuto? Just give me a second. I need to respawn on the thing. For brain expansion, yeah. This school system in America sucks. Yeah, understandable. The WTF that we doing? The mall, yeah. I'm talking with my boss because we have... The model, yeah. The model... It's not... La la la. Yeah. Sorry. It's very difficult for me because I'm working on logistics, so I have to be constantly under my phone. Even after my work, I have to like constantly monitor stuff because it's supply chain, and we don't work on shifts, at least yet. It might turn out that I'm going to work shifts, and then I might not really need to be active on my phone. We'll see. It all depends on one contract. If yes, then that'll be perfect. Supply chain. Yes, supply chain. Did you've got the line chain? No. God damn it. Supply. Come on. How could you? How can you make fun out of me? Like, the plan for today is to complete the line art, which we are almost done with. It's not really going to be that difficult to finish his legs. It was more difficult to make the corrections on the torso generally that we've had to do. And, you know, throw things in. The English have a whole profession for writing things phonetically, like in courtrooms and stuff. Yes, that is actually a whole goddamn profession. That is actually a whole thing. It's amazing. I wish it would be the thing. It's faster than figuring out how things spell. Yeah. Imagine we do it by default. Yeah, in Polish too, except when you have to determine which U you want to use. Because you can say U and U and determine which U it is. Because they're literally the same sound. Although some actually make differences. I have no idea how the heck actually people determine U's one from another. They literally sound the same. Like je and je can sound like differently, right? Because like you can have je and je, but this can also transfer into sh at times, right? It's RZ, and it can actually be turned into sh. So you have je and je, but this can actually be turned into sh in some words. Also, when people are overly proper grammatically, it's also a mistake in speaking. So you need to simplify the things. That's lovely. Devi, you good? I'm a little bit broken. Now we are learning a new language. Yeah. Well, new language. It's Polish. I'm Polish, actually. I'm Polish, and it's, you know, it might be audible. Sometimes my Polishness is coming out. Keep polishing. Yes, I'm a shoe polish. Or fingernail polish. Or polish. I'm from the country of rising onion. Oh my, onion. Polish. Onion. That's a good onion. It's a 5-pound onion. It's a good onion. Onion. Polish in okie dokie. Is it like paprika for us? Yes. But you make potato. We actually make chernina, which is a soup made out of geese blood. We literally drink blood. I mean, used to. And also chernina was given only in specific occasions. Because actually it was like, there's a story. What, really? Yeah, it's an actual Polish dish. But here's the thing. They used to make jelly from blood. Yes, they did. So here's the thing. Chernina was served at the table when the daughter's boyfriend comes in and you hate his guts and you don't want him to marry your daughter. It was like giving chernina on that night is like the same thing as saying, no, we don't want you in our family. That's literally the equivalent of that in the Polish tradition from medieval times. Now we are learning vampires' origins. Yeah. Where did they get the blood from? From geese? Or ducks, depends which part of the pond. Who did they murder? We have a potato dish which used to lure in boys, I see. Also, there is this old tradition that is still kept in some families. Oh, animals, yeah, those are like animal stuff. I thought humans, why would we eat humans? What the heck? It's more like a stew, but very thick, I see. See. Called guy grabber, huh? Or more like trapper. I see. Same word for us. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's the same word as plier. Huh. That's cool. Or handle. Bro. So much giggling today, I wonder why. So many good things I see. Had clown for breakfast, yeah, definitely that. Oh wait, I have a coffee. I've made myself a coffee, I totally forgot about it. Let me quickly check if the coffee is still there. We have like about 1 hour more to go, so that's the ad. What's today's random Pokemon? Drill X Cadriel, evolution of Drillbur. Coffee acquired. Wow. Okay, coffee acquired. Let's go. Coffee. Yeah, coffee. We have a coffee. Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu. Coffee. Yeah. I've got a cup of coffee. It's Batman. It's Batman. Fuck. Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu. It's Uncle Bud. What happened? Bro. Coffee. Mm-hmm. Why is Chibi trapped in a cage? Because the Chibi me, the little Davis, was a little naughty boy. He's been munching on my skull for a little bit too much. Let's go. Okay. Why what to do? Want to do? I have a battle system, but no game behind. I have some ideas though. ICC. Is he a merman? No. No. There are those, you know, like a Japanese kind of monk kind of stuff. So he has a thing like this. Just don't want to make it very bland slash vanilla, unlike the other games I want to make similar to ICAC. I thought that was a fishtail in a while. No, it's okay, it's okay. I see the I see the similarity. Okay, nobody's texting me from work anymore. That's perfect. I think that's the day for the end for today. Finally. At least I'm not going to respond at all. And I think, well, that depends on Sunday. On Sunday, we gone. On Saturday, I might need to see if things are going okay, but only for a while. I won't even stream at that time, I think. And then I'm going to turn off my phone until Monday morning. I think that will be perfect. But yeah, this is generally how I want to. Like, we are very close in completing all of the characters that I've had planned out. I can see some. I can see some unfortunate, you know, differences, etc. But also, like, those differences are like with people. So here's the thing, I want to complete all of those OCs. There are some inconsistencies with the, like, how broad the character is, and I think that's something I need to also change. Although, I'm not sure, it looks a-okay. It's just like this different body type, right? So he's not like fully like God knows how shredded. He's more bulkier. On stomach, he doesn't have such a defiance. Give me a moment, I've got a call. Okay. Yeah, it was kind of a long phone call. I had to call a couple people. And now I'm sending, I have to send the informations about route to someone else. Bye bye XX, thank you for coming. I hate it. I hate it. I want to just be unbothered. I just want to stream the entire day. Yeah, I just want to stream for my entire day. I don't want to work. I have to. We will see. We will see. Yeah, it was kind of a long phone call. Alone is fine. Yeah. Yeah. I hate it. But actually, thanks to this, maybe one day I'll be able to just have, you know, enough cash for now. And, you know, just determine the... I don't want to go. I know, Muto, I know. That school is important. We gotta go sometimes to school, you know. I'm really not going to want to go tomorrow to work. I really don't want to go tomorrow to work. But I gotta do, you know. If I find enough is testing day, I'm really wishing you good luck on that, Muto. Please write to me how was your testing when you'll be done with it. Okay? Thank you. We'll also might get out early. I see. I see. Yeah, there might be a chance. At least, you know, things like this are, you know, test days are one of the better ones actually. Yeah. I have to say, I think I've spent really a lot of time today on figuring things out at work, but actually tomorrow we have a very challenging day because in general idea this whole thing is just a bunch of sewer water. At this point, I absolutely hate it. I don't have enough drivers for the routes I'm supposed to manage, and it's just generally been absolute hell, you know. It's been absolute hell. But I'm managing things. I'm finding people, you know, possible contracts. I'm talking with people, trying to get a good hold on them. And who knows, maybe I'm going to get myself in a situation where I actually won't really need to work. All I need is 1 million PLN. All I need is 1 million PLN, I swear. Not even that, like 500,000 would be enough. That is a lot, yeah, I know. Actually, like 500,000 would be enough to get me off the hook for working. But I want 1 mil because it's going to give me better life and faster savings for, you know, easier life later on. Because with my savings account it would be so yeah. This is the magic of it was signed to me saying to do your best and best. I see. I see. I have to figure out like how I can do the games I want to do. Like one of the things is like very simple actually. One of the projects, because I want to make a clicker, like a progressive clicker. So it's really simple. Overall, it's just going to be like, you know, you click, the structure gets the, you know, like scaffolding around being built, etc. And the more gold you have, like the more progressive the village you do is for you. Right, so it's like progressive thing, like the Mage Tower game. Yeah, like this. Yeah, like that. So basically, you are buying like structures, but you have to click to build them too, right? And when the building is done, then you can. Bye bye, Muto. Bye bye. Take care and good luck. With prestige and that kind of goodies, yeah. Exactly. Prestige and that kind of goodies. Wish me good luck. Good luck. Yeah, still getting messaged from work. It's not that easy to be off book. can be lucky if you have the knowledge. Yeah. So actually, yeah, like prestige and that kind of goodies. It's not really that difficult. I'm assuming that I'll be able to. I'm assuming that I'll be able to do stuff like to do this even on like HTML and CS and JavaScript. You know, like a web app, which might be actually even good for me because. Here's the thing, I might be able to actually throw it on each and go from there. But yeah, that idea might be really easy. Most game engines can become a web app. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Also, I can build it with the Pixel Game Maker MV, which is coding-less application. You can make it with Blazor. That's also true. That is also true. May I really need to learn those languages? Do I? I'm actually thinking about starting my sessions and spend this entire weekend on this sake. Like, I'm going to wake up probably early in the morning, and I'm going to start from drawing. I want to finish the commission, so I'm probably going to speedrun and finish the commission itself. I'm planning on giving on it like 2 hours, maybe, yeah, like 2 hours. Then I want to focus on programming for 4 hours. If I'm not mistaken, I should have an hour before finishing the before having to go to walk out my doggo, so I'll have to do what? I'll have to take a breather. I'm probably going to play something, you know, just to relax. Or continue drawing, making some quick sketches for another project. That should be okay. And then walking out my doggo, streaming for probably 2 hours a game. I don't think I want to make tomorrow a 3-hour long stream for games, but after that I'm going to have another 1 hour before having to go to walk out my doggo, so I'm going to come back to the sketches. I should be done with the sketches that I need. And then I want to spend another 4 hours on learning C#. That will give me 4 hours of learning when it comes to the C# in a day. And on Sunday I want to push the idea to wake up probably at the same hour, but this time, having the commission finished, I'd want to learn this entire time up until the the walk with my doggo, the C#. That should be like about 6 hours, maybe 7. Walk out my doggo, take a breather from coding and stuff, and just, you know, and just keep on drawing a little bit for some other project. You know, the same project that I'm going to make the sketches of, so don't worry, I'm not going to have too many. And then we're going to stream after the second walk with the doggo. So yeah, I should be done with all of sketches and all of works done with the graphics. I also should have a huge kickstart with coding. That's my plan of the day, and that's going to be really problematic, probably to pursue. And I'm thinking that Saturday might be a flop. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but I'm ready for it. And I think if I'm going to spend this whole thing, if I'm going to have all of this, I should be done with a huge portion of it. You know? I'm not saying like I'm going to be done with the entire book or most of it. But yeah. So yeah. I have to say, like, the yes. Okay, so we have most of the characters done. I have 12 positions. From what I understand. There's 7 more, so 13. I've calculated wrong. We have 13 characters now. This is the 13th. Atreus is the 13th character. It's not done yet. No. I need to shading still. You know, color and shade. And we already got, you know, a good idea, a good grip on it. But yeah, that's my goal. I want to like spend most of my weekend this week on learning C#, and then like learning it during the week, but maybe like spending an hour on it. You know, just to push things through. And I already have like days when I want to work on what project, so that's that. I just need to so yeah. Unfortunately, like I have this issue that I'm still getting absorbed by work, and I can't just not really work with it. actually am. I am walking around a little bit. With my book, I'm almost done with half of it. Yeah, I was done with half of my book. That's a huge thing. So yeah, like that's the idea. Like I'm almost done with the book. I'm half through. I've decided to make light novels about like 100 to 200 pages and just work around with this. It really doesn't have to be really that long. Like for example, for my detectivistic book, it's going to be like 1 case per book. I think that's actually really easy. And you know, there are other books that I want to write in a series of my detectivistic book. There are other books from my high fantasy series that I want to write. It really shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap up now. I hate to say it. Yeah, so I don't know. I have to say that recently, like this week is not my week. Like really. You don't seem happy though. I mean, you know, I have things that are making my mood better this week, but when it comes to work and like how much this whole thing is influencing my life, It's really tiring. I wish I could just throw it all out and say no, I'm not going to any company ever. I just wish I could say this. I'm tired of this. Everyone wants you to be their puppet. Like there's no work-life balance. No, they are going to get on your private life, not caring that you have private life. And it's not like, oh, hey, could you, and actually accept no as a thing. No, it's like, no, you have to respond to those goddamn things. It's like they're throwing this additional responsibility on you. I know a good professional, you can tell them to f off, but they way too much to say that. Yeah. I understand. I know what you mean. But you know, like... So yeah, that's the issue. Yeah, like... I don't know. I'm just hoping that, you know, the books I'm writing and that's I'm hoping to soon be done with are going to just work, you know? I'm just hoping that they are going to work. I have too high expectations. Yeah, I know. Like, I just want to have all of those things that I'm doing to work enough to help me out this situation. Because, as a matter of fact, I really am feeling like, you know, market is flooded with AI books right now. Yeah, not really. It depends. I want, like, on Amazon, like, yeah, sure. But I also want to, you know, release the book in a company that releases the books, you know what I mean? Like, I can throw it in on Amazon. It's hard to achieve. Yeah, I know. I know. I really hate to say this, but I'm going to be stuck in a loop, probably. I'm going to be stuck in a loop. One of these days are actually quite problematic to do. Well, it's one of these days where it's difficult to think about possible solutions to some stuff, and you know what I see few of. What's up? Like illustrated books. I mean, I do want to make illustrations to my books. Like, it's not like it's just going to be a plain text. Like, my book is going to be about 120 pages in text, but I also want to throw in illustrations in there. I know. Yeah. I'm just where every second page is an illustration of the page on the other side. I have a lot of these. But nowadays I don't see any. I mean, because most what are you doing on YouTube? What are you doing on YouTube? Yeah, like I do think that go back to school. Yeah. Go back to school. I went to college. I see. So yeah, like I really want to. Okay. Bye bye. Cardos. School is school. Yeah. So basically, like I just want my. You know why actually they might not necessarily be produced as often nowadays? It's actually because if you think about it, the illustrations take a lot of expenses and time. You know, I also don't really guarantee to throw in illustration on every other page. But I definitely want to add illustrations in there. Yeah, like some of the things I'm thinking about. Yeah, it starts to be a bit more problematic with things. But alrighty, it's about 2100 over here. I think I might need to make another. I think I might make another call. So yeah, I have a relatively good cyberpunk story. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. May make into a flipping book. Oh, that's interesting. Wanted to DM it for like 5 to 10 years, but never had the chance. I see. I mean, that might actually mean that the story is going to be really damn good. Very interesting NPCs. Yeah. It's relatively well thought out with interesting NPCs. I see. Alrighty. We've reached the goal for today's stream, which I'm happy of. Tomorrow, I'm really hoping that tomorrow I won't have to worry about my stuff. Everybody has their own stick and hidden motivation, hidden nature and demeanor. That's actually really good. That means the book is going to be really good. The more I have to really figure out stuff for my work and figure out how much I can allow myself to totally cut it out from the day. We'll see. It's hard for them to get. I see. That might be a really interesting book, actually. Thanks Zega, thanks Muto and Skylar for being to the channel on Twitch. Thanks Nope, Eric, XX, Rainulu, Exquisite, and Muto for being active in the chat on YouTube. And as always, folks, stay creative and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care.